All right, so I'm here with Hugh McGuire of Librivox, BookOven, and the Media Hacks podcast. For those who don't know, what is Librivox?
So Librivox is an open source project, and the objective is to get volunteers around the world to make audio recordings of public domain texts.
So pretty much reading books into a podcast?
That's right, yeah. And we're now, I think we're the biggest or the most prolific publisher of audiobooks in the world. We've got a catalog over 2,500 works, and we put out about 60 to 100 books a month. So Librivox had this idea of building, or it ended up being a platform where people collaborated on this process of producing audiobooks, which is actually fairly complex. And so BookOven is applying the same kind of ideas except to the making of books. So we wanted to make a space where a community could get together, where there would be expertise around bookmaking and help that process through. And once it's finished, get the book out into the hands of readers, either by ebooks or print on demand or whatever way readers want to get the books. We see this as sort of a parallel structure to the traditional publishing business, and I think there are places where that will intersect. Really what we want to do is help build a platform where a new kind of publishing model for independent and small grassroots publishing can take hold and really bring, I guess, democracy to the publishing industry, the way the web has brought democracy to audio and video and other kinds of media. It's a revenue model which is mostly based on selling books, so it's giving people the platform to sell books, to make books and then sell them, and taking a small cut out of that. So we think that there's millions of people out there who want to be writing books, and millions of people out there who want to be reading books, and a lot of people who help collaborate on that, and so giving a platform where all this can happen together is what we're trying to do.
So how do you see books changing in years to come?
Well, I think both print on demand and ebooks, particularly ebooks, I guess, are really going to transform completely how the business operates. And what it means is that anyone can publish a book. And like with blogging or whatever else we've seen, that means there's going to be an awful lot of content out there. And really what our interest is in helping make a platform where it's not just making books, but making good books and having people get together to go through the hard work that goes into making books that people really care about. And building a network around the creation. In a lot of what we've seen on the web, the creation part is as important, if not more important, than the consumption part. And I think that's what we're about to see with books that we haven't seen yet, is that interaction where readers are also writers, and they're engaged with content in ways that we haven't seen up until recently, and we'll continue to see a lot more in the coming years.
Hugh McGuire from Librivox, BookOven, Media Hacks podcast. Thank you very much, Hugh.
Thank you, CT.